転生して1年、すべての時間を捧げた結果がこれか。指標がないからこれがすごいかわかんないけどね。もう1年か。
Okay, first off, ain't nobody's hair grow that much in 1 year. Take it from somebody who's grown out their hair for a whole year, and although it grew pretty nice and lusciously, it didn't grow to my shoulders, tie it back all the way back here type long. I called falsery, especially at the 6-month mark. His hair wasn't even that long, so really he only grew it out for like 6 months. So I call a bunch of bull crap on the hair growth stuff, shenanigans. Okay, so this episode's pretty good. I don't think that the Great Cleric is something that I'm going to be overly impressed with. I think it's already set the bar kind of like here. If the bar is like up here, you can't even see, right? Like it's like right here. Bad is like down here. So bad, fantastic, which you can't even see on the screen. And then like right here, it's about right here. It's just gonna keep being like boop, 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 right there. You know what I mean? So I don't think this is gonna be a show that overly impresses me. I think, if we get a couple of episodes to where maybe he gets a date or two, I think that'll be pretty cool. If we get an ending where he's finally adorning his big sign of the Great Cleric or the Luciel's hotspot, if he's finally getting his clinic is what I'm trying to say. At the end of the show, I think that'll be pretty good. And I think if he goes on a couple of interesting adventures, and next episode he's gonna meet this Botticelli guy or something like that, which is like the villain healer, and maybe he begins to remove some of the stigmas around healers, then I think that is good enough for this show. And again, for it not to be, us be overly impressed by it, but just to have like, yeah, this was an entertaining watch. And at the end of it, too, like this is currently being dubbed. The dubbed, I think, started last week. So, it's going to be a cool little easy watch. A show that I would attribute this to or compare this to would be Farming Life. I think it's called Farming Life that we watched last season, or maybe it was 2 seasons ago. No, I think it was last season. But that was Farming Life in Another World. I don't think this is as good as that, but I would say it's like right there. Farming Life in Another World was like a solid 6.87. I would say it's like a solid 6.4, 6.5. Like it's right there. It's not blowing anything out of the water, but it's an enjoyable watch. And when you add in it being dubbed, I think it's gonna be easier watch. So this episode, he started butchering. By the end of it, he got butcher level 2. So our boy he's a butcher. He's a butcher connoisseur now. He got closer to Nanella-san, Mamilla-san, Murnell-san, all of them. So that's cool. He learned more about this world. He got closer to Monica-san, who she got stabbed up, and she started working at the Adventure Guild. So that was cool. We learned about the healers association a little bit more. And Botticelli, the bad guy. 6 months passed, 2 months passed. He wasn't able to save a lot of adventures, but he's going to say, I'm going to get stronger. So that's cool. And after a year, he got a ponytail, which again, falseries, impossibles. Unless you're taking some kind of magical, I guess it's a magical rule, so anything can happen. Then he decides to leave to go and pursue more magic because he can only cast Healing Cure. So, that was this episode. That's it. That's all that happened in this episode. Nothing special, nothing mind-blowing, nothing awful, nothing that bad. Just right there. Tell you, right there in the middle. So let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comments below. Easy peasy, easy one to review and talk about. Hopefully there is a moment or two we get blown away or really impressed by. I just highly doubt. I just think it's going to be right there. And I think that's going to be okay. Like I said, hopefully just get like a date or two. Maybe he gets like a love interest. Maybe he finally opens his clinic before the last episode. Maybe we get a couple of cool adventures or something. Maybe he gets recognized by the king or something, or the emperor or whatever they are, president. That'd be cool. That's where my standards are with this show. Decent watch. All right. See you next episode.